The report therefore failed basic tests of journalistic ethics and standard, and was surrounded in what seemed to be a deliberate, malicious attempt to discredit and humiliate the National Police Service. We can only conclude, therefore, that this is also aimed at creating public pandemonium over the management of the security sector. It was not only false, but injurious to the stability of the country. The reporting, therefore, amounts to abuse of media freedom as stipulated in the Constitution and the Media Act of Kenya 2013. The unprecedented reforms in the National Police Service are providing zero tolerance approach to any malpractice as stipulated in the service standing orders, including all manner of malpractice, including corruption and all that. They have also promoted transparency, responsibility, and accountability to citizens, and accountability to every police kit that is provided to us. We shall demonstrate to you a firm nature of accountability. That is one of the most guarded tool of duty that ever a police officer. And from the training, and for some of you who have visited during training in our various training colleges in the city, you may see the training of a firearm, how it is undertaken. They have also promoted transparent responsibility, as I've demonstrated, and I can say the timing and manner of the report, therefore, appears to be an attempt to create tension and disharmony between the police and civilians. The Inspector General, in consultation with the National Police Service Commission, has never hesitated to take stand and immediate action against any officers found violating the National Police Service standing orders. Further, if the media house were hesitant to approach the National Police Service on this matter, it could have at least approached Internal Affairs Unit, which is fairly independent. Then, if it's not Internal Affairs Unit, then the Independent Police Oversight Authority, which is absolutely independent and at liberty to investigate any malpractice as far as the police criminality is concerned. That's where we have failed to take action. All these two agencies have anonymous reporting and information system, where once you give the information, nobody who can know who gave the information for purposes of protection and confidentiality. None of these avenues, which were utilized by the reporters who went to investigate and heard this story. The allegations made in this report are extremely serious. Extremely serious. It is also apparent that crimes relating to unlawful possession of firearms may have been committed in the context of this report. In this regard, and pursuant to the provision granted by Section 52 of the National Police Service Act, we shall be asking the editorial director, Director Strategy Innovation, and other relevant reporters of the Royal Media Service to at least come and give us more insight to this report in pursuit of the criminals who have been harboring these weapons here. We have no idea what atrocities these weapons could have committed. For the entire period which they have been kept there, today we could be giving a story that this is exactly these weapons could have committed. First of all, is to thank Royal Media Service because they have committed themselves in a letter which they surrendered the weapons and the uniforms which were gathered to us here. And if you see this letter, the entire story was that the police were behind this and the ones who gave out the weapons and the uniform. We were the accused, the police. We are the ones who are the owners of this. We are the ones who give them to criminals. If you look at this letter of surrender, it shows 8 items, but if you see like AK-47, surely, in all fairness, to say is for a police firm, it could be having a police identification serial number, which they have confirmed belong to a police. And even if it was deleted, we could be seeing not only the deletion of the serial number, but the deletion of the police identification. The expert is here. I'm going to show you, neither even the pistol, which actually I've seen it today in my lifetime. This is the first time I'm seeing that kind of a pistol. And then, again, why I thank the royal media, they have said we remain available to answer any questions that you may have on this matter. Thank you so much. Because now we shall be seeking your assistance so that we can go to the bottom of this matter. And one thing which I may say before now I come and ask the expert really to demonstrate to you. We are the National Police Service, members of the 4th District, to be sincere. At any given, I don't know when I was ever approached, the Inspector General was ever approached for us to collaborate in this kind of operation. This was a fantastic job, fantastic. I only actually say, God forbid, when they went around there to risk, which is I appreciate, what about the risk if these people could have turned against them? You have no idea about criminals. They're only driving by that price, the stipend behind the motivation. If it could have turned tragic, how could we have accounted to a brother or sister in the event it just happened wherever it was happening? Because we are bound by the law. We have sat with you people many times saying how we can collaborate. Then if we could say we came to seek collaboration on this operation and refused, at least even now I will not be standing with your presence here because I will be full of shame. And we have done so many operations with the media. You are the voice of the voiceless. You are the eyes of those who cannot, even if they say they can't, they say they saw. You are the people we depend on. We have always were encouraging. Let us, for the security and safety of this country, it's in our hands. There is no day we have said that we have the upper hand. No. The other day when I was telling you, your pen and notebook is mightier than these weapons you find saying here. We never refuse to be embedded in any operation that you have. For us, for almost all the operation, most of them which we do, we always call you on board. Please, let's go there. We even have hammered you, bulletproof, hammered headgear, and all that. We put in our aircraft, we put in our vehicles, and we go for the operation. This could be a fantastic operation if at least you put us on board. Fantastic. We won't be celebrating around because up to now we have no idea the crime these women have committed. This is what we could be celebrating as fantastic journalists, of which we really encourage you. If another come, please come to us. We have the OCSs are down there, officers from the DCI, and the senior officers, we are there. We are there for you. If we return you back, then you have other means to do things because you have to account to the public. So, for now, I want to say about the uniform before I come to the weapons. First of all, is to acknowledge how many police officers have we arrested collaborating with the criminals. We shall be the last people to say that some band elements never collaborate with the criminals. Surely, we can't dare say that. All over the world, we have our own band happens. And we have demonstrated this. We have never taken a police officer who collaborates with a criminal, who gives firearms or hires them. We have never asked for a camera session in court. Even we alert you, we are going to be taking them to court. Please come and be with us. We want to expose them. And we have never hesitated. We share with you, our own police officers. If I can count how many cases, just the other day, even we have another case of Kiambu here, and another, there are so many cases which you can account for. You are my witnesses. Which commander can dare cover a police officer who gives a criminal a firearm? Which commander? And we are going to be told how these things are accounted for. Which commander? I shudder to breathe in me, because we are the ones who arrest them. We have our ballistic expert based in the DCI headquarters. We have our chief hammer based at police headquarters. They track these firearms in the morning and in the evening. Any missing firearm to us is a cause for attention for all of us. Danger is outside there. If we miss a single firearm, which we cannot account for a single day. So we have mechanism. And that's why we arrest the police officers, they are sacked, and then they are given the punishment which is due for them, other than the National Police Service, and in court. We display them for you to see. So let me say about the uniform. We can't say that surely this uniform could not, because to date, when the story was given, and if I can say the statement of the reporter who did all this work, there is no way he is actually stating that this uniform or that those firearms belong to the police. There is none. There is a statement here. There is nothing committing themselves that these belong to the police. The semblance and all that. We have seen how many criminals we arrest, day in, day out. We are the people who cover. We are the people who we come even to refer some things from. And we have seen even them, some of them stopping motor vehicles, going to rob people at night with the police uniform. There is nothing new there and we can't deny. But we trace them, arrest the concerned police officers, and then they get their due process in court and they are punished appropriately. But now when you just tell us you got them from the police, you can't assist us with which that police. Because we need to punish that police officer. Then you say it's by the which evidence are you telling us? Other than sensationalizing the matter and making the national police to lose confidence in the public they serve. Some of the t-shirts here, if you go to the market here, you are going to buy those t-shirts. How do we even tell that t-shirt belongs to a police officer? Surely, simply because it's blue. If you go to any tailor today, some of these things, you are going to make them. You are going to make them. I'm not giving any excuse for your information. We are saying just in the event, the time they are embedded us, where actually we are allowed to have you or somebody, an agent or an informer, to go and induce an offense so that we can catch the criminal and recover. We do it together. Even me, I can go and get 2 or 3, those who want to commit a crime, and I go and yes, we are going, quicker. That's the time now we happen to get these criminals. We work together. So this uniform, that is exactly the way we could be now saying we have in custody those people who are selling police issue. Because these are things which can be gotten from, even somebody could have gotten from the distance, from the dead police officers there. How many police have we wrote in MBC? I'm not giving any excuse, but I'm only trying, in the absence of any evidence, to pin this is the police officer who gave this uniform. Where do you leave us? Now, if you come to the handcuffs, today if you go to county and civilian kind of security agencies, they have handcuffs. The tenders for the handcuffs, they are given to civilians. They are the ones who issue, who supply the handcuffs. It's not a big issue with the handcuffs. They can be gotten anywhere. But we are equally not refusing. It could be very good. It could have come from us. Who issued it? If now, for example, if it has the part number, then you could have given us an opportunity to go and investigate to tell you, well done, thank you so much. Do you see this handcuff was issued to this police station or prison or any other security agency? We have so many those who use, handcuffs. Kenya Forest, and all those who deal with matters to do with arrest and all that. They have handcuffs. Now we could be talking about accountability, a well-done job, which actually we collaborated together. Now we can't tell where that handcuff is from. But now it's being told that is the police issue with no evidence. Now, with that, I'm going now to call the ballistic expert. Let them now show you part by part, because it's good, because now we are the people who depend to educate the public. Also for you people to know, so that next time when it happens, please, we are in one page and we are reading from the one script, and we are going to assist this country as far as safety and security is concerned. So.